Hello, first graders. Welcome back to Week 8, Day 2/4. For today's lesson, all you need is your thinking cap and your listening ears. We're starting our lesson off with Pins and Nettie. We're going to be thinking about some self-care. This video is called In Place Race. We're going to be talking about exercise. Exercise is movements that you do with your body in order to stay healthy and to become stronger. Are you ready to watch? Okay, good.
All right, Nettie and Pins. You ready to get moving? Okay, we'll start with jumping jacks. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3. Looking strong. 6, 7. Keep going. 9, 10. Well done. Now it's time for one of my favorites, an in-place race. You run as fast as you can, but you don't go anywhere. Exactly, Pins. Fun. But watch out. There are invisible obstacles. So when I say jump, you got it. Okay, on your mark, get set, go! Go, Nettie. Go, Pins. And jump! 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 Wow! Look at both of you go! We're coming up on the finish line. Almost there. Faster! And you're finished! The winners of the in-place race are Nettie and Pins. The crowd goes wild. Woohoo! Yay! Woo, woo, woo! Oh!
Exercise keeps our bodies healthy and also keeps us feeling happy and alert. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see a question. The question says, how can you exercise at home in order to stay healthy? Share your thinking with me. Good. That's a great way to stay healthy at home. And staying healthy is really important. Now that our minds are warmed up and we've gotten to share a little bit, let's look at our learning target. We have one learning target for today. Today's learning target says, I can participate in a science talk to show my learning about how birds' body parts help them survive. Now, science talks are sometimes difficult to do over a video, but we'll try our best just like always. Today, as we participate, taking turns, discussing, we'll be doing a science talk to show how much you have learned about birds' body parts and how those body parts help them to survive. Let's look at our science talk protocol anchor chart. This protocol is familiar. We've done it a few times before. This protocol chart will help us stay on task during our science talk. First, we face our small group members. For today, that's just me. Then, we listen to the teacher announce the question or prompt. Consult your notes for evidence to answer the question. Today, your notes can come from your EL workbook. Using your notes and ideas, take turns responding using a sentence starter. You and I will use these sentence starter bubbles to help us stay focused and take turns during our talk. Of course, while we're talking and taking turns, we'll need to follow our classroom discussion norms. I think that we've almost memorized these. Listen with care, look at the speaker, take turns speaking, stay on topic, and respond to others' ideas by adding on or asking questions. The one in bold, this one is the one that we've been working on the most during this unit. Whew, this is a lot to do. Do you think you can follow all of these instructions today while taking turns with me? I think so too. On our next slide, we have some sentence starters that will help you and I have our science talk discussion. Let's read the sentence starters together. I think he or she means blank. I'd like to add blank. This makes me think blank because blank. As you and I go through our science talk, let's try to use these sentence starters while talking to each other. Are you ready to hear the prompt for our science talk? All right, give me a drum roll. Today's science talk prompt is: how do birds use their body parts to survive? Oh, we have really worked on this prompt throughout this unit. I have a feeling that we will be able to master this through our science talk today. We have worked so hard on learning about how body parts of a bird help them to survive. I think that you'll be able to have a good science talk with me today. I think that we will be able to definitely answer this question during today's science talk. I'll give you a few moments of think time about this question: how do birds use their body parts to survive? Then we'll take turns answering the question using our sentence starter. Take some private think time. On your fingers, on a piece of paper, or just in your brain, list out some different ways that birds use their body parts to help them survive. Okay, let's get started with our science talk. I'll go first. There are many different ways that birds use their body parts to survive. For example, the mallard duck uses its camouflaged brown feathers to help it keep itself safe. There are many ways that birds use their body parts to survive. For example, the female mallard duck uses the color of its feathers to help it camouflage. That way it can keep its eggs safe from predators. Its feathers are a brownish color. That's one way that it uses its feathers to survive. Okay, now it's your turn. Pick one of these to get you started. Good. I'd like to add that macaws can use their body parts to survive too. They have a strong, heavy beak that can crush their food to help them eat. Without that body part, they wouldn't be able to survive and eat. It's your turn. Use a sentence starter to continue our science talk. Good job. I know it almost feels silly trying to have a conversation on video, but you're doing such a good job trying. Are there any other ways that you can think of how birds use their body parts to survive? Mm-hmm. Good. Good job. By taking turns with me on how to answer this question, you were able to participate in a science talk to show your learning about how birds' body parts help them survive. Way to go. I know science talks aren't easy like this, but you gave it your best shot. For today's independent work, if you have not finished your informative paragraph from yesterday, work on finishing it today. You may have been using this template sheet, or maybe you were using a lined piece of paper. Go ahead and grab your informative paragraph writing and try to finish it today for your independent work. Good luck writing your paragraph, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.